Daddy's dungeon.
Daddy's what?
The fuck is Daddy's dungeon?
Daddy's dungeon.
Daddy's fucking dungeon.
Are we? Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
I'm thinking I might have found one of those guys like Christina Pete-esque, like people that you would see.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like a personality they have on YMH?
You know, they find like random people and they have like no followers and then they just got hundreds of weird ass videos.
Yeah.
I think I found one.
What?
It's like this black guy and he was like, the fucking football game right here for the Miami Hornbacks. I went 3 for 4. Comments were turned off. It had 2 likes and 26 shares. And to me, that's a recipe for viral.
That's a fucking sleeper, baby.
That's a recipe for viral right there. And the whole time I was just looking at the video, I was like, you know, just genuinely confused of what the fuck's going on. Yeah, I couldn't figure out what was going on. And didn't have many followers either. That's great. I'd like to see where he takes his career.
What do you think he does for a living? He's an African American fellow, correct? How dark?
Light-skinned.
Light-skinned? How light-skinned?
Dude, what's going on with your eyeballs, dog? You getting no sleep on me?
They dry as hell.
Yeah, they look fucking
They're dry as hell.
Oh my god. Dude, I can get a year's supply of contact lenses for $115.
But you need the test, right? You need the
Insurance, baby.
There you go. That's right. That's the power of fucking corporate America, baby. Huh? They make us pay for shit that we need.
They would be bi-weekly contact lenses.
Bi-weekly?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty solid.
I don't really know what that means. I just figure you change them once every 2 weeks.
Well,
You take them out though when you sleep.
those are the instructions. But hey, man,
Oh, dude, these bitches going for 6 months, baby.
these fucking contacts I've been going for fucking 6 months, baby. That's why my eyes so fucking dry. And I've actually gotten to the point to where I buy myself. Well, it actually feels really good, but I buy myself some specialty contact eye drops. And when I put them on my eyeballs, whenever necessary, it literally feels like I'm dropping drips of water on a hot pan.
Nice. And it just cools your eyes off.
It just cools my eyes off.
See,
It lets me relax.
but like me without my glasses, like I feel like my eyes are really sunken in. Can you tell?
Well, but the thing is, you don't got them fucking soda bottle glasses. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Lucky for that, you don't got them soda bottle glasses.
That's true. Because would my contacts be bigger,
What do you mean?
thicker? Like how do contacts even work?
Contacts?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Dude, honestly, wouldn't even be able to tell you. All I know is they're kind of hard to rip.
Rip?
You know what I mean? Like if you try to rip them, I think they're kind of hard to rip.
I would be the type of guy that couldn't get it out of my eyeball and just be sitting here like fucking.
Oh, dude, you're gonna have those moments. Oh yeah, I have them all the time.
I'm like,
I have them all the time. I remember this one time I was actually at work, and then my dumbass, I wasn't wearing my PPE, my advertised PPE, my safety glasses. I had contacts in at the time. We're working above a ceiling, a lot of insulation, a lot of mess, a lot of dirt.
no PPE.
No safety glasses, no PPE, right? Like an idiot. And
If you really want to feel like you're better than everyone, think about the Navy SEALs. They wear their PPE when they go out on a mission.
but you know what? I fucking cut metal with a skill saw, no safety glasses. I do it. That's dangerous.
Continue.
Well, a lot of dirt, a lot of grime, a lot of mess up above the ceiling. I'm shuffling around trying to do work, get some fucking dirt or insulation or whatever in my eye. It's a pretty big clump.
Okay.
Like if I close my eye, I can feel it protruding out my skin.
Really?
It's pretty big.
Okay.
And so I go into the restroom that was provided for us, and my contact, along with the fucking clod of dirt, they're in like catty corner positions in my eye. You know what I mean? So I'm over here fucking with this dirt, getting it out, and then my contact is literally shoved behind my eyeball. Like, it's nowhere to be found. If I move my eye, if I touch my eyeball,
It's gone.
It's gone.
You ate it.
My body sucked it up. Literally. I didn't know how I was gonna get out of this mess. But I just ended up being real persistent and positive. I eventually got out of that mess.
How'd you get it out?
I just really kept fucking going at my eye and like...
Eventually you found it.
Yeah, eventually I blinked
And it came back.
and like I could feel it, like the edge of it was there. And the next thing you know, I'll take a couple more blinks and boom. It's like I set out a fucking jumper, boom, and like expanded
And then
itself.
your whole everything came back to life.
Everything came back to life. One eye was extremely watered. It was extremely red. I was crying out of one eye.
You're kind of like the guy who got attacked by a chicken. In our comments.
I was exactly like the guy that got attacked by a chicken under our comments. Wow, was that a fucking story?
Right here, I'm gonna put up a little. It took me 7 seconds to scroll to the bottom. That's how much this guy typed.
Oh, you actually took the time to time it? How long it took?
Well, I have like the screen recording, and then
Yeah.
just scrolls down. 7 seconds.
Yeah, man.
This was
Justin,
he wrote the third version of the King James Bible.
the new version.
Yeah. Oh my god. It basically sounds like an incel. That's what I got out of it.
You know what? I got the same exact bullshit out of it, brother. But the thing is, he was literally pushing out a baby. Typically, incels don't get puss.
That's what I thought the same thing. And for those who don't know what we're talking about, there's a reel where I talked about having a headache
In the hospital.
while the baby mom was giving birth. So find that it's actually a YouTube short. It's on YouTube Shorts. Go to the comments if you really want to read it. It's on there. Great read, honestly, if you can figure out what he's talking about.
It was pretty good.
He did miss some details, I'm not gonna lie, but he gave off mad incel vibes.
Very much. I 100%,
But
110%.
I'm kind of thinking that he's maybe a potential serial killer.
I don't think he's a serial killer, man.
That fucking cunt. Women think they deserve everything. I was like, yo. I was like, you got attacked by a bird, and you're like,
You know, I think he's a good guy.
he's a good guy.
I think he's a good guy.
Good
I
guy.
think he's just gotten he's gotten
Misunderstood.
away from himself a little bit.
Misunderstood.
He's gotten away from himself a little bit. He's going through a rough patch. He needs to be persistent and positive.
Dude, he's mad at his wife for him leaving in the middle of surgery to go get some tall boys. He said tall boys multiple.
Mm-hmm.
And he said they gave her a ketamine shot. And I was straight. In the most
Sober.
stressful time of my life, I was sober. And I was like, yo. I was like, god damn. That was funny. That was so good.
See, brother could have improvised. Have you seen that viral picture that goes around all the time when the guy brings in a freaking PlayStation while his wife's giving birth?
See, the thing is, he's in a hospital.
Yeah.
So it's like, why did he have to travel to an urgent care? The ER is right there.
Oh, dude, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Jesus Christ, you're so right.
Okay, so we'll give you the gist of it real quick. Basically, his wife was somewhere else than he was, and he was at home. Her water broke,
And he got in a cockfight.
and he got in a cockfight with a fucking rooster when he went to go feed the rooster and chicken. Okay? The rooster attacked his eyeball. So he drove an hour with a pierced eyeball and then waited 40 hours for her in labor until he went to the urgent care. But right after urgent care, they just gave him eye drops, so I really don't think it was that serious.
No way. This guy's a fucking pussy.
I think it was just an excuse for him to go get beer. And maybe some blow.
So this guy, you think this guy's he's got addictive tendencies?
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
In the most stressful time of my life, I was sober.
You think this guy's an addict?
Probably.
What are we thinking here? What kind of addiction? Addiction is a very serious problem, by the way. If you need help, seek it.
Seeing that he went straight for alcohol, I would probably say he smokes a lot of weed, but also drinks a lot.
Drinks a lot.
Uh-huh.
What kind of foods do you think he's like fingering on over there
When he's high?
while he's enjoying his his beer, his weed, whatever it is.
Oh, are you talking about when his wife's in labor or just in general?
Just in general, like when he's sitting on the couch, he's fucking watching Squidbillies. He's just like leaned back on the couch. What is he enjoying? And I would imagine he's eating it with his left hand, not his right.
No, I see him on the couch like this.
What color couch?
Brownish,
Yeah, me too,
light
me too,
brownish.
me too.
Okay, it's not leather, and he's sitting like this, right? And he's got a drink in this hand, bowl of chips over here, and I'm picturing Cheeto Puffs. Cheeto Puffs. That's his go-to snack, but his real favorite food to eat, frozen pizzas, baby.
Frozen pizzas.
But I think he's a big boy. I picture him as a big boy.
You know what? You know who he is? I will tell you exactly who
Okay.
he is right now at this moment. He is the guy from Toy Story that sewed up Woody.
Yes,
The guy that worked at the toy store.
yes. The guy who painted Woody's name off.
Yeah.
Or,
Andy's name. Motherfucker. Disrespect my boy Andy like that.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe you did him like that. But that's exactly who he is. When you told me those details, especially with the brown couch, the corduroy type of material, by the way, I envisioned that man. What's his name again? Is it Justin?
Yes, Justin Ramos or Justin J.
No, it was Justin. Well, I don't want to expose this man on YouTube, but I'm talking about the guy. Well, he's got his fucking name out there. Actually, it's Justin Jackson. I'm giving him a shout out. I'm talking about the character from Toy Story. I don't know his name. You know, I went to school again. Actually, we started our school year
Already?
Yeah. And my instructor actually does jiu-jitsu. And he was telling me, man, you a bitch. You don't do jiu-jitsu no more just because you have 2 torn ACLs? I was like, yeah, dude. Like, my knee hurts.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
He was like, bitch, my instructor don't got a fucking hand. Oh, man. I was like,
My hand hurts.
I was like,
And then
man.
you're like, what hand?
I gotta stop bitching about my knees.
No, dude, I don't think you should do it like that because
No, no way I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck.
that's how you fucked it in the first place.
But then he brought something up that I had been seeing a lot recently with advertisements and, you know, Instagram, whatever. These anaconda wraps. I don't know if you've seen them. I'm giving slight plug.
yeah.
I'm giving them a plug.
This is a full plug.
If you want to
Paul
send me
Craig,
some, I will totally try them out.
Anaconda wraps.
Anaconda wraps. And if I tear my ACL, it is on you. But yeah, he told me that he has a lot of buddies that they have knee problems, and those wraps have been the solution to them.
Should I be two-stepping in the wraps?
You know what? I didn't even think of that. That would be great, actually.
I'm not gonna lie. At that show, my knee just like I don't know. I just felt something in there, and I was like, I shouldn't do anything.
You know what?
And
you know
it's-
what that is right there?
It's just like something was telling me no.
You're listening to your body. You're listening to your body. When you're horny, you fuck. When you're hungry, you eat. When you have to shit, you shit.
Yeah.
You're listening
True.
to your body. And when you do that most of the time, you're happy.
I was happy. Fucking dumbass cops. Anyways, continue. Where were we at with the Justin Jackson guy?
Yeah, well, where were we at was this guy's a fucking pussy.
And
piece
he's a
of
serial
shit.
killer.
And he's got some serious issues. Brother,
He made it seem like his eye was gonna fall out, and then all they gave him was some eye drops. So it's like, come on. And then he was like, my wife is not sober and I am, and then he left her when she was getting her fucking C-section to go drink beer.
I hope his kids are alright.
It's a kid. Well, they probably have more kids now. She's probably getting abused by him like to this day.
Damn. You know, I hope she took a Greyhound going anywhere.
They're from Rhode Island.
Just to get, baby, anywhere else is better than Rhode Island. Jesus Lord. What's in Rhode Island?
Chickens that fucking attack eyeballs, apparently.
Peter Griffin?
Yeah, dude, and then you gotta drive a fucking hour to the hospital and then in the smallest fucking state in the fucking country.
That's an
So it's
hour,
like-
huh?
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's a pretty good drive for that.
I don't know, but I really think he might be a psychotic freak. He's crazy. Somehow he turned this whole childbirth story to be all about himself.
Uh-huh.
And then even said like his kid was ugly, pretty much.
Well,
That he was upset because it was blue.
newborns are ugly. No. I think you missed that part.
Okay.
So he didn't know
Yeah. Okay.
that it was common for babies to be born with blue hands and feet.
Uh-huh.
You know, and so he thought that the nurses and the doctors were doing something wrong. So
Oh, so he's literally fucking insane. He's insane.
until
Hey, Justin Jackson, you should check yourself for some
until they
schizophrenia.
told him like, oh yeah, it's normal, don't worry
Schizophrenia.
about it. He wasn't worried anymore. You think he's schizophrenic?
Probably.
I hope
don't
he's
know.
doing all right, man.
I hope they're all doing okay, and I hope that family is still alive.
I hope he writes a book.
Rhode Island man killed wife and son, tragic murder, and then killed himself. His name is Justin Romo.
How's he killing himself?
Fucking gun, dude. Not even no sweat.
You think so?
Tall boy in hand, fucking pistol in the other.
Oh, pistol. I was thinking a shotty.
See-
What kind of gun you killing yourself with if you had to?
Honestly, the shotgun is fucking retarded.
Why is that?
You gotta fucking hold all the way out here. Like, imagine trying to kill, imagine trying to kill yourself like this. Like, this is so like more degrading. Yeah, I can barely fucking reach the trigger.
You're like, oh, this stretch is kind of hurting my neck. I don't think I can do
I'm
it.
killing myself because I wasn't big enough, and now I can't even reach it.
Oh
like,
my
come on,
God.
dude. Like, this is so retarded. Like, putting a fucking shotgun thing in your mouth is oh. And then you gotta pull the trigger when you can just go.
As you're doing that stretch, that one would be even harder.
I know. Think about how long a fucking gun is, and you gotta like go and touch it with your finger. And you're already so nervous, right?
Uh-huh.
You're already like shaking because I assume. You're already shaking because you're like, fuck, I'm about to kill myself. And then you have to like sit there and like really try to reach for it without the barrel slipping out of your mouth. Or you like accidentally gag yourself like, and then you're like, I'm not killing myself, that was funny. Yeah, pistol.
Yeah?
Maybe now we're talking about 357 Magnum, that'd be pretty nice. That's a big fucking bullet.
That's a big fucking bullet.
It's a big
That's
bullet.
a big fucking barrel, too.
Yeah, I know, but you can hold it. Just one and done. Well, see, but then like you see people that like they put the gun in their mouth. I always picture doing it right here.
Why is that?
This is for sure you're dead. There's
Direct
no way.
contact?
Yeah, because here this guy did it like this, and it just basically shot a hole through the back of his head.
Oh, dude,
and
yes.
he lived.
I have seen that, yeah. That's right. I've seen that before. Which is insane, by the way. Now, those people that do shoot themselves in the head get pronounced dead, do you think they're looking at life with the new outlook? Or you think they're the same piece of shit that they were before? Not saying that. People.
Oh my god. I think they feel even worse because now they're even more worthless than they thought they were.
You think so?
Like before they thought they were worthless, now they just have a fucking skull, like half a skull, because it's the rest of it's blown out. Yeah, they feel like even way worse.
Because they got a participation award.
Yeah.
Poor guys.
They're good. You kill myself, right? I wouldn't be the type of person like jump off a cliff or like a building or something, you know?
No way, dude.
Yeah.
I've said it time and time and again. I feel like that one that's extremely hard, right? Obviously, killing yourself in general is extremely hard to do.
Trying.
But that, right? That. The thing that gets me the most is the time. The time that.
Fuck. I'm gonna take a little pause. So anyways, people that kill themselves are just like pieces of shit. Honestly,
Precisely.
don't kill yourself.
I mean, well,
You gotta think about what everyone else goes through after you kill yourself.
but me. But me.
Well, okay, Justin.
But like I was saying about the jumping off of something.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's terrifying because I feel like on the way down, especially if it's a real big place,
Yeah, dude, you
it
got all this
kind
time
of
to
just
think.
switches on you and like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. And the next thing you know, splat.
Do you think your body knows that you're dying? And then you have like all these memories flash, like, feels like it takes forever to fall down and then it's dead.
Well, everybody says that, your life flashes before your eyes, like before you die,
I
right?
want to know what it's like.
But how do we actually know?
We don't.
Has a zombie fucking told us? Oh yeah,
See, but
that happened.
there's people that have literally like died that come back to life. Like look at Damar Hamlin. Even
But
though he's not Damar Hamlin anymore.
But does that count as a kill? You know?
His heart stopped beating for a certain amount of time.
But the thing is, for example, right?
His brain was still working.
Like let's say zombie mode, Call of Duty, all my teammates are dead, right? And I get a perk.
Okay.
Like one of those little green floating things. Revive all my teammates. Does a revive count as a kill for the zombies? Or does it just get...
It does count.
Does that kill just get taken away from their stats?
No, because it does say how many times you got downed and then died.
Fair. So
there's like people write books about it where they like have visions and stuff after they die and then they come back. Like whole books about it. I forgot what. Like there's a movie about it.
there was this one girl that or at least I went to high school with. I know you did your independent studies thing, but I guess she was a real big fan of the drogas, you know?
Oh, okay.
She loved them.
Do I know her?
Maybe. Her name was...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. She wears a lot of makeup now?
Not sure.
Me
She
neither.
was a crazy sleuth when I knew her.
The only time I remember seeing her, she always had makeup on, which is I can't even talk now. If it's who I think it is, then yes.
But there was this point in time where she kind of just evaporated off the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was for months, I think. And she ended up coming back and she was telling everybody like, yeah, I died for 7 minutes. Da 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 da. I saw God and I was going to hell, this and that.
You're taking fucking meth.
And then I was like, holy fuck, brother. Okay, so now I know the stuff you were doing gets me into hell. I cannot do them drogas. She was doing the hard shit. That's what got her into her fucking deathbed.
What's hard shit to you?
To me, coke and beyond is hard shit.
Facts. What's the hardest shit you think she took? Some heroin?
I feel like she did some meth.
No heroin?
No heroin.
I think heroin's worse than meth.
You think so?
Yeah.
I do
feel like
too.
the overdose.
I think heroin is worse than meth. Agreed. But I feel like heroin is a better high than meth. I feel like, in my opinion.
You get this feeling of bliss. We talked about that before.
We talked about it before. Not to encourage anybody to take heroin, but
Or to kill yourself.
Full circle moment.
Yeah.
But apparently she saw God.
Uh-huh.
She saw Satan himself. And I would have loved to see what that was like.
Just get on that fucking ashwagandha. No, not ashwagandha. What's that stuff called? DMT?
Ayahuasca.
There you go.
Have a spiritual journey and shit myself.
But I
and
do wonder,
Throw
it's like-
myself up.
Like, does your life flash before your eyes or are you just dead? Because things happen within a second. Then you're dead.
That'd be great. But the thing is, that'd be great if our life flashed before our eyes.
But what if it was like all your bad memories?
Or what if you just lived a piece of shit life?
And then they kill themselves and then all they see is like all the piece of shit memories. So it's just all encompassing confession.
It's gonna make them more mad in the afterlife. That's how I'm sorry, not zombies. That's how ghosts. That's how ghosts become ghosts. That's
Evil
how they
spirits.
haunt. That's how they become evil spirits.
Yeah. Fuck. What the fuck was I gonna say? After that phone call, I just drew a blank. Fuck, it was gonna be funny too. Fuck it. I don't know. Just don't kill yourself. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I'd like to see God.
Good.
Would you like to see God? If you saw God, what would you ask him?
See, wait. I don't ask me anything.
One question. What would you ask
I
him?
wouldn't ask me anything.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I already prayed to him my eyes. Did you see this on a TikTok or something? 'Cause I saw this on a TikTok and he had a really good answer and I just forgot it.
I didn't see it on TV.
Yeah, she's like, oh, if you saw God, what would you ask him and why? And he was like, I wouldn't ask anything.
Wow. So you stole that.
It was
so
really good though.
Wow, you were trying to frame me for stealing that, and you stole that. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you.
So what would you ask him then? Go.
I don't know.
What would you be wondering about? Done.
I would want to ask him about all the conspiracy theories.
What's number one?
Huh?
What's number one?
9/11.
Really?
God, did Bush do 9/11?
I thought that was pretty proven, but okay.
Nothing's proven. Nothing's proven. What about you?
I'd ask him his preferred way of setting up the toilet roll is mullet style or beard style.
What style are you?
I'm a beard style.
Me too.
Mullet style is kind of weird,
It feels weird coming off
in
the
my
roll.
opinion.
But
It's kind of counterintuitive. Doesn't kind of flow.
see, but I don't know. What? See, for me, I feel like I would ask the dumbest fucking question.
Like, like his preferred style of toilet roll is.
Like, I would ask him like, why me? Why am I here?
God, why you give me such a below average penis, God?
Yeah.
What the fuck? God.
I feel like, you know, God doesn't look like how you picture him. How do you picture God?
I picture God exactly how they fucking paint him, brother.
That's Jesus.
Then I don't know who you're talking about. Because that's all I know.
No one really sees God.
Or Santa.
Santa.
Santa
Saint
was
Nick?
my God.
Did your parents like give you gifts and right from Santa or from
No,
Dad?
it was never from Santa. Santa never existed in my fucking household. Do
It
you
was
hear
from
me?
Dad.
It was from Dad. Always.
Awesome. Fuck Santa, dog.
Santa never existed. Who the fuck was that?
Santa's taking all this credit for hard work of parents. You know that? That piece of shit. And Santa is kind of like pagan. We're feeding all this energy towards Santa all the time. That's his fucking taking it in, you know?
I think you're reading a little too much into it. It's just a fictional fucking character.
Like, what's that scary one called?
Krampus.
Krampus. Pagan.
Yeah.
Pagan.
But that's a real big thing over in fucking Germania, where my brother resides. That's a real big thing over there. Those girls love that shit. They eat them stories up.
How's he been doing?
It's been doing great. It's practically a male photographer. I mean, not a male photographer. I'm
Model.
sorry, male model at this point. Looking great.
Wait, he doesn't like post any photos though. Very rarely. Should post more.
He should post more.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see what the fuck I can do about that.
Hey, John, you should post more photos. They're sick.
Why don't you tell him yourself, brother?
Okay.
You remember the last time, like
I did tell him.
No, I know. He ended up telling me.
Did he go? Oh, there's an email.
He said he was going to. He did have some shows lined up. I forgot who he was going to. I think he was watching Scowl though.
Sick. They're too big now. Hey, Germany's a perfect set for them, bro.
They're humongous.
They're huge over there.
Are they huge over there?
Fuck yeah. You see them in England and shit? Europe is popping for the hardcore scene, baby. They love that shit over there. I feel like America doesn't like hardcore because they think it's not cool.
I think America loves hardcore.
I mean, not like metal and hardcore aren't like mainstream here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like over there, kind of is. Kind of in. Like, people love that shit.
Why do you think that?
Because, like, you always see, like, all these giant, like, say you picture Metallica, you see all these giant concerts. 1 million people. It's always in fucking Germany or Russia. You see when Metallica played in Russia?
I get you.
It's like they love that shit over there. And over here, like, it's like we like it. It's like it's a hobby. Over there, it's life.
But the thing is, are we the most populated country on the earth? I don't think so. So maybe what Metallica was trying to do, we're going to go to the most populated country on the earth, have that fill us up, and then our day ones are going to fly from wherever the fuck they're from.
The fact that they even got to play in Russia
Mm-hmm.
in the 90s is pretty fucking crazy. They performed in front of Soviet soldiers, and that was a badass show. I saw this question on there, and it was like, oh, if you can go to any concert, what concert would it be? Anytime. But I don't really know any, like, big concerts.
You know what it would be? Sound of Fury 2022.
Yeah, facts.
That's what the fuck it would be.
That's a fire. That's fire.
Sound of Fury 2022. That's it.
That's, yeah. That lineup. I remember we were looking at it, while we're at Sound and Fury, and then I was like, damn, that's a little depressing.
Yeah, and I was really pushing that 2023 was better.
It wasn't.
That the lineup was better, but I was just trying to cope. Exactly. I was trying to
There's always next
push
year.
through.
There's always next year.
Next time, there will be no next time.
What if, for me, it's totally biased, and you can already guess who it is. You can guess.
Dying fetus.
Rush.
Rush, really? Which
Yeah.
one though?
My dad has a CD of Rush in Rio live. It's absolutely bonkers.
Oh, that's the one you'd want to be at.
I want to be at that one. It's fucking amazing. It's beautiful. Like 40,000 people just like bouncing up and down. Maybe more than 40,000 people.
That's insane.
Because the whole stadium was full from like all the bleachers and all the field. So maybe 100,000, 200,000.
See, and those bleachers were probably like, I know you've seen this video at the soccer game.
Boca
where it's
Juniors?
boom,
Yeah.
boom. Well, it's probably like that.
That's like the biggest Argentina team too.
Insanity.
My dad told me that there's like
A lot of Nazis in Argentina.
Oh yeah, no, you didn't tell me that. I knew that, but he was telling me that there's like over like 300 soccer teams in Argentina. Like every city has its own ginormous stadium. It's like they live and breathe it.
Really? I wouldn't doubt it. Well, I don't know. Well, I wouldn't doubt it. They love soccer over there.
And like winning that World Cup is fucking crazy. They got little docu-series on it now.
No, winning the World Cup?
Netflix. Messi. The goat.
Man, that was crazy.
Hey, that was really good. I cried more there than when my daughter was born. No, I didn't cry. But I did feel a sort of love. I've been a big Messi guy. We're not looking at my dick.
You happy to see him win?
Oh, totally. I don't care how many fucking times they said they cheated.
It's
They
like
didn't.
it's like LeBron fans when Kobe's helicopter went down.
Oh my
They're
god.
happy to see LeBron win.
Let's see. I think LeBron already got like another 10,000 points after he beat the record. Like since he beat the record. Something like that.
Yeah, that's insane, man.
He doesn't play defense, so you've been seeing that?
He's not the GOAT, though. He's not the GOAT.
Jordan's a go.
Kobe's the GOAT, bitch. Kobe, bitch. He's the fucking GOAT, bitch.
Honestly, I've been looking into the Jordan LeBron GOAT talk, and it is kind of true. Jordan could only win with that superstar lineup.
DJ Khaled is the GOAT.
DJ Khaled,
Yep.
when he brought those pink shoes with the pink pillow.
We the best music.
But then you look at like LeBron, and like look what he did with that Cavs team
But that was a good Cavs team, bro.
before Kyrie.
Yeah, that Cavs team was dog shit. You're right.
Before Kyrie. Like, the things he did with that team, like, he elevated the team. Look what he did with the Lakers, bro. You know? I mean, you got Anthony Davis, but he played like 30 games that year out of 82. So it's like,
But the thing is, he knew his guys were going to show up every day. He knew his guys were going to be there, whether they played shit or not. But Jordan didn't know where Rodman would be at any given moment. He could have disappeared off the face of the earth.
Rodman was right there under the basket getting the rebound. The rebound goat. No one's better than him.
That's the GOAT.
That's the goat. Rodman.
But 91 Rodman.
Well, there was another Rodman.
Number 10.
Where?
The Detroit Pistons,
When
baby.
he first started
The
playing?
Bad Boys. Hey, that's a badass Rodman, too. But it's number 91 Rodman. That wins me over.
Isaiah Thomas got fucking, what do they call it?
He pretty much got canceled back in his day. That was a cancellation. You know what I mean?
They just didn't like him, and he was the best.
That was a cancellation. They canceled him before canceling was real.
Could you say like Magic Johnson could be a goat?
No.
Kareem,
Kareem?
Wilt,
Definitely not Wilt. Nope.
because he's dead.
Well, no, because I feel like the competition factor in that time.
But how do you know who was better or not?
How do you know who was better or not? Well, there'd be a 7'2" black guy on the court. That's who was better. For sure.
So you mean like the 5'8" short kings are doing it?
They're not cutting it. And they're probably all 6 foot. You know, Jerry, Michael, you know, white dudes.
Pete. Pistol Pete.
Pistol Pete, you know what I'm saying?
That's your guy.
And then
That just makes me want to play 2K right now.
hey man,
Yeah.
that's gnarly. I love those games. Hey, those
deleted
games
it.
get heated.
I deleted it. I needed the space.
And there's a newer game. Needed space for a newer game. Out with the old, in with the new, baby.
Sorry, everyone. This episode a little weird. I'm fucking not doing well right now.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah.
It is what it is.
I'm kind of ready to go. What are we at, dude?
I'm pretty hungry, brother.
I've been having I had a fucking phone call I've been waiting for, and I'm all stressing out. So I'm not all there. I'm sorry, everyone.
Well, everybody, this has been episode 94 of Daddy's Dungeon Podcast at gmail.com.
Follow me at Big Deal with 2Gs on Instagram and Twitter. _between on Twitter. Don't even follow me on Twitter. I don't even go there anymore. Go ahead.
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. I do go on there occasionally at Sick Puppy with 2 E's. Follow us on TikTok, Daddy's Dungeon
Pod. Instagram.
Daddy's Dungeon Pod at gmail.com. Questions, comments, concerns. Send in your worst injury you've ever had.
Fire.
Because apparently Justin Jackson has the worst one on fucking earth with his gouged eyeball.
Oh, man.
But anyways, it's been a pleasure being here with you, Dylan.
All right. Peace.